Alright, so now we're moving on to module 2, which is a conversion module. Now for this module, you are allowed to use a calculator. So please make sure you have a calculator with you. That might be on your phone, might be on your laptop, or it might be an actual calculator. So when we are doing conversions between amounts, the way that we do this is to look at how many seconds there are in a minute. So there are 60 seconds, 60 seconds in 1 minute. So that means we multiply by 60 when we've got minutes. So 45 minutes times 60 will tell us how many seconds were in the 45 minutes. So we times that together in our calculator and we get 2700. So that's the same here with minutes into seconds, not a problem. But then when we get to an hour, things are a little bit different. Because what we need to think about is the fact that we have an hour, then we have minutes, then we have seconds. So there are 60 minutes in an hour, and there are 60 seconds in a minute. So what that means we need to do is turn the hour into minutes first by timesing by 60, and then turn the minutes into seconds by timesing by 60. So we're going to end up with 1 times 60 times 60, and then we'll get our answer. So I'll get you to pop that in. In question C, we've got 2 steps here. We've got some minutes we need to convert, and then we've got some extra seconds. So we need to make sure when we're doing this that we're looking at 3 minutes converting, so we times that by 60, but then we have 58 extra seconds as well. Now I'd like you to combine those skills, once you've put in the answer of this one and this one, with part D. So we need to convert our hours, our minutes, and then add on our seconds to get our final answer. Make sure you push pause, do it, and then we'll check to make sure that our working out's correct. So hopefully we remembered that we convert our hours into minutes, then our minutes into seconds, then we convert our minutes into seconds, and then we add our extra seconds on. We move into section 2, converting minutes. This time, minutes from hours, we're going to multiply by 60. So this is the same process as what we did before. 4 hours times by 60, 4 times 60 equals 240. When we do here, 3 hours into minutes, following the same process as above. A half an hour you can put into the calculator as either 0.5 or 1 divided by 2. And then we have the same thinking process that we had before, where we have to convert some of the hours and then add the 28 minutes on. Final section, we have days, hours and minutes. So what we need to think about is when we have days and we want to turn that into hours, we need to times by 24. Then when we want to turn hours into minutes, we need to times that by 60. So using that information, see if you can have a go at H to work out what the conversion would be. Once you've finished H, move on to question 3, where we're going to be converting between all of the different amounts. So what you'll see is days to hours times by 24, hours to minutes times by 60, minutes to seconds times by 60. We've then got the same thing going the opposite way, where if we follow the arrows, then we can see what we need to times and divide by. So we're going to convert into days in this section. So if you look, we're at hours, and we're going to go to days. So we're at hours, we're going to follow it across to get to days. Following it across gives me divide by 60. So I'm going to go 1248 divided by 60. Using my calculator, I'll get my answer. If we then look at question B, what you'll see is we've got minutes. So what that means is that we need to start at the minutes, and we're getting it all the way to days. So we're going to go from minutes, divide by 60, to hours, and then to days. So we have to do 2 steps here. So we're going to end up with divide 60, get an answer, then divide 60 again, and then that will be our answer in days. Using this information, complete step C. Then